And happy spring! Today we are doing all the spring things. As you can see over on this side of the craft room, it's always spring because spring is truly my favorite season. I love when the sun just breaks the darkness of winter and just kind of pulls you out of that winter coldness. And I especially love when the flowers start to bloom. I feel like it breathes new life into me every year. So I make sure to keep lots of spring things around the craft room all year round just to bring me some joy. However, on the other side of the craft room, we are still decorated for winter. So today we definitely need to decorate that side of the craft room for spring, brighten it up a little bit. If you've been here a while, then all of the art prints that I got, and I got some new ones that I haven't used yet for spring, which is fun, but we'll be decorating a little bit first. I also want to chat about spring patterns. I think I have the most spring patterns out of anything else, and I'd love to just chat about some of my favorites because it's been quite a while. But even more exciting, I have a brand new pattern that I just designed, and it's a spring pattern. It's going to be a free pattern, and especially if you sell at markets, this one will be a really great market make. I feel like I'm in the market mindset since I finally did my first market, and I got to see a little bit of what people want, and that gave me the idea for this next pattern that I can't wait to show you. Let's decorate the other side of the craft room, bring some spring life into it, and then we'll move on to our patterns. So as always, I need to switch these prints out, but I changed them out for all the seasons. It's after Easter and I still haven't changed out the winter ones, so this is definitely first on the list. And then we can find some spring plushies, some little ones to put on these. I definitely want to put my new flower ferrets on there. I have a free tutorial on my channel for these little flower ferrets, and they're just perfect for springtime. So I definitely want to put some up there, and we'll have to see what else we can find that is springy that will look nice up there. But first, let's take all of these out. I've been just itching to take these out, but with the market and Easter, I just haven't had time. So let's see what prints I have. I think I have some new prints that I haven't used yet, so let's grab that first. I definitely need to clean off the desk first so that we have room. So we'll move some of this stuff out of the way. I wanted to show you, I made a tea latte. It's a London fog. I know that London fogs, they don't actually have in London, but it's an Earl Grey tea latte. So I used loose leaf Earl Grey tea and steamed milk, and I got a new frother and I've been obsessed with it. It's just so good. Oh, and I did a little bit of maple syrup too, but I have it in my springy mushroom mug. Oh, and if you missed it, I designed a mini mermaid pattern, and I've really been enjoying making these. I know a lot of you have made these for markets already, which has been wonderful to see. I'll definitely bring these to the next market that I go to, but they're little, I called them hide and see, like SEA mermaids, because I have little homes that they can hide in. Like oh, there's an octopus in this one. But the little mermaids fit down inside these homes, and they're especially a fun play set for kids. So I did this sand castle, and then I did a sea turtle as well, and a clamshell that they can all kind of hide inside. But I've really been enjoying making these. Okay, I'm getting distracted with everything that's on my desk. I grabbed a few plushies to put up on our clouds here, and I want to do all of the flower ferrets, and I think I want to do the little teapot mouse as well because he's very springy. What's more springtime than a nice little tea party? And then because I'm watching Tinkerbell right now, I want to put this little Tinkerbell fairy because I feel like she's just nice spring colors as well. And then I also grabbed these. These are not for the clouds, but these will be on my desk. I have these flower friends. So I have this daisy, a rose, a tulip, and then the sunflower. So I think these will look really nice on the desk. And I realized that I also need to organize my stickers because I took them to the market and I haven't organized them since. So I think I'll do that after we put everything up here. But the pictures look so cute. Let me show you. They just look so pretty up here. I think that my favorite is this little bear with the bike with all of the flowers. It looks kind of like cherry blossoms. So I really like that. I think I'll put the teapot mouse right here. Oh, yep. And then on this little shelf here, I'll do the little Tinkerbell fairy. Oh, and the sun is coming out. Oh, this is just perfect. And then let me try and fit all three of these on this little shelf here. It's perfect. I love it. Okay, let's organize the stickers again over here. I took this drawer with me and I kind of just flipped them around so that you couldn't see this, and I put this on my craft table and it worked really well. I could display them while everyone could see them, but now I don't remember how I had them before. And I need to get rid of all of these just like little pieces of stuff. One of them's a flower. I'll keep the flower, but I don't need to keep all of these random little arms and stuff that I didn't use, so maybe I'll use them as stuffing for a larger plushie. But let's put the little dog back here. Put the cat next to the dog. Here's our little kitten. Put her back here. And then our little hedgehog there. Let's do a frog here. And oh, I have even more up here. I didn't even realize. Do Connie the cow. She's running out. I only have this many left of her because she's definitely the most popular sticker I have. Oh, I have more of the duck. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll move the duck up here like that. Oh, she's not gonna fit. I don't know why. I ordered the same size and the sheep just came bigger. Now that we're all decorated for spring, I think it's time for us to chat about spring crochet patterns. And earlier I said that I thought that I had the most spring crochet patterns out of anything else. I knew that I had a lot. I didn't realize that I had this many. Let's go through them. First one gives us spring tea party vibes and very much Alice in Wonderland vibes, which is one of my favorite things, and it is my teapot popping pal. It's a little mouse that pops in and out of a teapot, and this one will forever be one of my favorite patterns. I think it's the first popping pattern that I made. Popping patterns were really big probably 2 years ago, I would say. Is that how old this pattern is? But I've made a few of these, and my favorite part I think is customizing the teapot. I put little flowers on this one, but I also made a few other ones where I used floral yarn for it. Here, I'll get my floral yarn. Premier has a yarn called Bloom Chenille, and it is a little bit thicker than Parfait Chunky. I would say that this is much closer to Sweet Snuggles Light, but it has floral patterns on it. This one is white with like pink flowers and some green on it as well. I think that this is my favorite one of all the Bloom Chenille, but they have so many different ones, like a really pretty pastel purple and a pretty yellow and pink one. What else is there? There's a white one with like lilac flowers on it. It's just gorgeous. This one is called Cherry Blossom, and I used this yarn to make like pretty floral teapots, which was really fun. But honestly, you can use this yarn on any project and it turns it into a spring project. Like I've made cows in this and they have turned into spring cows. What else? Oh, I made a spring raccoon with it too. I used like the purple one. And so if you want to turn any project springy, I really recommend getting some bloom chenille and turning every animal into a floral animal. Okay, we're getting distracted here. Another fun pattern that you can make for spring, and especially for Mother's Day, I made a like chunky flower bouquet, and this is actually a free pattern on my blog. All of these patterns I'll link in the video description, of course, but this one is fun because it's just chunky flowers that never die because they're made with yarn and love. So I included tulips in it, like 3 different colors of tulips, a daisy, and then a primrose. You can do all one flower, so if you want like a bouquet of all tulips or all daisies, then you can definitely do that. I've only made one of these bouquets before. I think that I want to make another one where it is all one flower. Like maybe I'll do all tulips and I'll do some of them pink and some of them white. I think that would be gorgeous. Anyway, this is a fun free pattern that makes a really wonderful gift too. Another pattern that a lot of people have been buying lately is my squirrel pattern. Squirrels, spring, what more could you want? And he's holding a little acorn. I also have in the pattern a sunflower and a mushroom for him to hold, so you can kind of choose what vibe you want for the squirrel. But this is another one that would look really cute in floral yarn. Like I think a pink floral squirrel would be just adorable. This is honestly one of my favorite patterns that I've designed, and it's pretty old. It's like 3 years old now, I would say, but it's still a favorite among all of you, which is really exciting for me when patterns are like that. And 2 other fun spring animal patterns. I have a fox and I have a mallard duck. These are definitely larger projects, but I know a lot of you enjoy larger projects. I tried to do a little bit mix of both, bigger and smaller. When I started out, almost everything I made was big, so I have been making a lot of smaller stuff lately, but I feel like I'm just kind of catching up from making all the big stuff in the beginning. But these are fun little plushes to make for spring, especially if you make a white duck. And I've made fluffy white ducks too. I don't have any to show you because I took 2 white ducks to my market and they both sold, which was really nice. Our next one, of course, is our flower fairy. Or she could just be a regular fairy, but I always imagined her skirt as flower petals. And then she also has an option to have leaves as the skirt. I made one of every season of this, so I guess this isn't strictly a spring pattern, but when I think of fairies and when I think of like Pixie Hollow or anything like that, I always think of spring. So this is a little bit of a different spring make. And if you don't want to commit to making a whole doll, or if you do want a spring market make, I have my Peekaboo Pixies. These are my tiny little fairy dolls, and these are definitely quick workups. They also come with 3 houses that they can live inside. So there's a mushroom one, and there's a pumpkin one, which not great for our purposes today. And then there's also this flower house. So again, good for spring, and also a fun little bit of a different market make, but again, it's so small, it works up pretty quickly. And then of course, our last spring pattern is our gardener pattern. This is one of my favorites, and it always reminds me of Stardew Valley because I feel like it looks like, you know, your little farmer that you customize in Stardew Valley. I also did a floral one, so this is kind of like a flower gardener. This one is pretty easy to customize, and you can make your gardener look however you want. I've also seen people make fun dolls like Anne of Green Gables with this pattern, so it's always fun seeing those variations. Oh, and I forgot, of course, my flower pillows. I have a sunflower, a daisy, forget-me-not, tulip, daffodil. So if you like a little bit bigger projects, a little bit more to take on, it looks really nice on your couch or on your bed during springtime. Oh, I have a rose as well. Okay, that's enough chatting about some of my spring patterns. Let's chat about my newest pattern. This is a free pattern, and it is this little goose. It's completely no-sew, which is very fun, and I also made some fun accessories for it. So I have this little bow that you can have on the neck or on top of the head, and I also did a flower hat. You'll see it in a bit. It goes around the head. It's kind of like my flower ferret, but it takes less time. And then of course I did a rain hat as well. So again, it's completely no-sew, which is very exciting, and it works up quickly because I wanted to make some fun spring market makes. I know geese are just really in, especially porch geese. Who wouldn't walk past your booth and want a little goose, right? I know I would. So for the rest of our day today, I need to crochet more geese because I only crocheted this one goose and I need a whole flock of them. Is that what it's called? Flock of geese? Yeah, right? So I want to make 3 more geese because I want to show all of the different accessories with it. So we have obviously this one with the little bow, and then I need 3 more for the hat, the flower, and then the bow on top of the head. So I think it's time to make some geese. I believe this pattern will be available when this video drops. If not, it'll be available very, very soon. So we have our first goose here with his little bow tie. And I also did this rain hat, and it has a little bow under the chin. And then I have this flower that goes like right on the goose's face. It fits right on there. And then I need to crochet another bow. I think I'll do a purple one for on top of the head of the 3rd goose that we make. So let's put on a calming spring movie. I'm thinking Ariete, if you know, you know. Then let's just crochet a bunch of geese for the rest of the day. What more could we want? I finished the wings and the beaks. This pattern is no-sew, but the wings and the beak are the only things that are separate, but they're crocheted on. And I finished one of the geese. They just make me giggle. I don't know why. So I am going to let's put the flower on this one, and this is how I made it. It's pink. It looks almost white on camera. Just slide it on. And there's our little flower goose. I think this might be my favorite of the accessories. So we have our flower goose done and our first one with the little bow tie. Now we just need to make 2 more. Oh, you know what? Let's make another bow right now. I haven't done anything in purple yet, and I feel like this pastel purple works really well with the other colors because I have the pastel pink for the flowers and then the pastel blue for the bow tie, and then I did a pastel yellow for the rain hat. So I think the purple will be perfect. So let's make a little bow. And there's our tiny little bow. So look really cute. So let me make the other 2 geese and then I'll show you them all together with their little accessories. There's our little goose with the purple bow. She might be my favorite. I finished the last one too with the little rain hat. It's really cute. It's hard to decide. Okay, let me see if I can hold all 4 of them. Oh, and I also timed myself while making these because I wanted to see how good of a market make they are. I mean, they're cute regardless, but it's always nice to see. And one took me about 28-29 minutes, which I think is a great market make. So I'm excited about that. That obviously doesn't include the accessories, but again, I mean, you could sell it without or even make the little bows. They don't take any time at all. So there are all our geese. I'm so excited about this. If you want to make a goose, then check out my free pattern, thewondercrochet.com, and make sure you tag me on Instagram as well. If you don't already follow me, you can check out all my new fun and projects over there. And I hope you've enjoyed our fun little spring hangout today. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.